I'm not really from here if you can't tell. Use your powers of observation to figure that out. The other day I was in Times Square, I was walking through, and this girl walks up to me with a sign that says free hugs. Have you seen this shit, walking around the city, free hugs? And she was really cute, because I have a psychological weakness to blondes, and so I'm like, will you hold this? I'm like, okay. So I hold this for about 10 minutes, and people are taking pictures of me, taking pictures with me, and I'm getting some free hugs. And I'm trying to get a phone number out of this chick, and then she introduces me to Jason. Jason is her boyfriend. I'm like, you can have this sign back. And I proceed like, hey, I've done my good deed for the day. I'm going to go to Starbucks and reward myself with a coffee. I get about 3 feet from Starbucks, and this woman comes running to me. She grabs my shirt, and I'm dressed like this. And she says, are you the naked cowboy? And apparently, she's never seen the naked cowboy. For those of you that know who I'm talking about, if you've never seen this guy, he's a white guy with blonde hair and six-pack abs. I'm a brown guy with no hair, and I have more of a K. Classic case of mistaken identity, right? And I'm looking at her like, what are you, farsighted? And she says, no, I'm from Fargo, North Dakota. And apparently people from Fargo, North Dakota ain't got a very strong vocabulary. They don't know shit about optometry. And I was like, this is your first time in the city? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, man, I didn't want to be the guy that messed up her trip to the city. So I went ahead and told a little lie. I said, yeah, I'm a naked cowboy. I know. And she took a picture with me, gave me $5. That's how I paid for my coffee. And since I've moved to this city, my ethics have gone to shit. I grew up in a small town in Texas. And I mean, I say small, I'm talking about like 745 people counting dogs and cats. And possums and raccoons and armadillos and everything else we could put on the census application. My high school was so small, we had to take 2 towns, the town I live in, the town 10 miles away, and consolidate them to make our high school. And when I graduated, I was graduating in a class of 37 and a half people. 37 and a half because one girl was pregnant when we graduated. Went off to college, graduated, took a job up here. I work at a Toys R Us's headquarters. I can't tell you what I do over there because my boss told me if you talk bad about our team or our group, I will kill you with a Zuzu bat. With the pink Zuzu too, and that's just unmanly. I can't die by Zuzu. It's fun living here. It's so different versus Texas. Because there's things you can do here you can't do back home. I auditioned last summer for The Biggest Loser because I have that type of time on my hands. Now, I didn't get on the show, but I came back with a better understanding about myself. And number one is I ain't really that fat. Oh, no, goddamn, there's people there. They got their own area code. They got their own gravitational pull. They're so damn big. I mean, they ain't missed very many meals. In fact, they probably ate a few in case they did miss a meal. And I felt bad because the producer comes out and tells everybody, okay, just get in line. We're going to start this in a minute. And we got bathrooms and bagels downstairs. And some person in the back was like, oh, so like we ain't fat enough as it is. You're trying to fatten us up for the show. And I looked at them. I said, you a big old boy. Go ahead and have a bagel. Put an extra pound on, no big deal. You'll get on the show. And she said to me, I'm not a boy, I'm a girl. And the facial hair fooled me. Apparently she was an Italian woman. I didn't know they came with facial hair. And I was like, I'm really sorry. Anyway, luckily I was going a different direction in the line. But I fit about 90% of every stereotype you can think of someone from Texas. You know, the boots, the hat, grew up on a cattle ranch. The things I guess I could name that I don't conform to is like, number one, I have my own teeth. Number two, I'm not a registered Republican. I am proud to say I voted for Barack Obama for president. I got my little Hope Barack Obama pen, and I'm hoping he will grow a pair of balls and kick the Republicans' ass eventually. We'll hope, right? And number three, that what makes me not a stereotypical redneck from Texas, I have never slept with anybody in my family, ever. Ever. And there's a good reason, because goddamn, they're ugly. Woo, you ain't seen ugly till you come to my family. Jesus Christ. That's why I'm adopted, because my parents wanted to have kids, and they're like, no. So they got a Mexican kid, because they like spicy food. What's cool about living here is that all my friends that from Texas that come to visit, I automatically become a tour guide for the borough of Manhattan. I take them around and show them different things. I had this one group come up here, and they said, hey, we've been here before. We've been Times Square. Take us someplace where the locals go. Take us someplace, you know, that's not a tourist trap. Take us someplace that's not in Texas. And so I'm like, okay, I'll take you to Christopher Street. Say hello to my little gay friends. It's a fun trip, too, because they never seen it like that. They were like in shock and awe. They were like, actually more like this. I'm like, man, don't worry, they're not going to get you. They're cool, they're cool. And I'm over at the bar holding it up, and I order a margarita. And I'm handing the bartender my margarita, and I'm handing him my credit card, and he's handing me the margarita. He says, there's no need for that, sir. The gentleman at the end of the bar has bought your drink for you. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I look down, and there's this guy, he kind of waves at me. I'm like, I need to let this guy know what team I'm on. I need to know if I got ethics, morals, and standards. I come from a good Christian home. And I asked the bartender, how much for the drink? He said $15. I'm like, hey.